Now, Apple reports results tomorrow, and analysts are expecting solid growth for all major figures. Let's bring in John Butler, senior telecoms analyst for Bloomberg Intelligence. We're expecting growth, revenue growth of year-on-year 15%, but the devil's going to be in the detail as to what we're expecting in terms of the next set of iPhones and indeed that all-out trade tension and how it affects Apple.
Those are the big two issues coming into this quarter, Caroline. I mean, you know, Apple manufactures 100% of the iPhones in China, so that's a big deal. And they're also in a transition to this new services and other products business that includes the AirPods and HomePod and so forth. So I think the quarter counts. I think it matters in terms of how they grow. But all eyes are on the future here and how things are going to develop on those fronts.
How indeed do you think it could affect them in terms of the supply chain, in terms of iPads and iPhones that are indeed assembled by the likes of Hon Hai?
Well, they're at risk of tariffs there, and I don't think they're at risk in the latest round of tariffs. Apple Watch has been mentioned as a candidate there, but apparently the iPhone is not on that list. But again, all the manufacturing of the iPhone is in China, and so they're still in those crosshairs if things escalate from here.
And, I mean, lastly, just give us a breakdown on what we expect in terms of the latest iPhone. That's the big seller.
So I think we'll get about 15% growth in the iPhone. The iPhone 10, of course, is the one that everyone's watching. That is a low volume phone in terms of sales, but it carries a very high price. And so that's been very good news for Apple because what they're really trying to do is get that price of the iPhone up as volumes slow.